In a village nestled among hills lived Feng, a young man whose mind buzzed like a swarm of bees. His cottage overflowed with half-finished projects, while his thoughts churned with past regrets and future worries. Though intelligent, he'd abandon every apprenticeship when new ideas distracted him. Friends found him exhausting. Nights left him sleepless. At 25, while peers built lives, Feng remained adrift. One evening, after yet another day of scattered efforts and little progress, Feng overheard travelers speaking of a renowned Zen master who lived atop a distant mountain. The master, they said, possessed the secret to finding inner peace and clarity. For the first time in months, Feng felt a clear sense of purpose. He would seek out this master and learn to quiet his restless mind. The grueling climb mirrored his mental chaos. What if this is another mistake? What if I fail? After days, he found the master meditating in a sunlit garden. The journey was arduous. As Feng climbed steep, rocky paths, his mind continued its usual chatter, questioning his decision, calculating how long before he'd need to turn back, imagining conversations with the master that hadn't yet occurred. After days of travel, exhausted and footsore, Feng finally reached the summit. There, in a simple garden, sat the Zen master, his face serene and still as the mountain itself. Feng approached and bowed respectfully, though his mind raced with rehearsed speeches and impatient questions. "Master," Feng said, "I have traveled far to find you. My mind is never at rest, and this restlessness has ruined my life. Can you help me?" The Zen master opened his eyes slowly. "Your mind never rests? Very well. I will teach you." The master led Feng to a courtyard where a large stone basin stood, filled to the brim with clear water. Beside it sat a small, empty bowl. The master picked up a wooden ladle, dipped it into the basin, and carefully poured water into the small bowl. "Your task," he instructed, "is to empty this basin. Transfer all the water without spilling a single drop." Feng scoffed. The task was impossible, yet he scooped furiously, water splashing everywhere. Hours passed. The basin stayed full. "Ang," the master said softly, "you are trying so hard to empty the basin, but you have forgotten the first step. To empty the basin, you must first empty your mind." Feng looked up, bewildered. "Master, how do I empty my mind when it's always so full?" "Let go of your worries, your fears, your need to succeed. Focus only on this moment, this ladle, this water. Nothing else exists." Feng closed his eyes and took a deep breath. He released his grip on past failures, future anxieties. He stopped calculating, planning, judging. When he opened his eyes, he saw only the water, the ladle, the bowl. He noticed the coolness of the water, the perfect arc as it poured, the gentle plink as it filled the bowl. As Feng emptied his mind, something remarkable happened. His movements became fluid, graceful. The water seemed to cooperate, flowing exactly where he intended. With each mindful scoop, the basin's level lowered until finally, the last drop was transferred. "You see," said the master, "a quiet mind lets life flow through you." Returning home, Feng changed. He completed tasks before starting new ones, listened deeply, slept soundly. Success came, not from working harder, but clearer. But the lesson that freed Feng is simple. Empty your mind first. This doesn't mean silencing every thought, but letting go of the chaos so you can see clearly. Picture your mind as a glass of muddy water. When still, the dirt settles and clarity emerges. Begin by closing tabs, both physical and mental. You can't cook dinner, answer emails, and binge a show well all at once. Silence notifications, not just your phone's ping, but the anxious whispers of "what if I fail?" Then, focus on one thing. Feng succeeded by pouring one ladle at a time. Start small. Wash a single dish. Write one sentence. Or simply breathe. A calm mind isn't empty. It's still enough to reflect what matters. Just as churned water hides your reflection, a racing mind obscures solutions. But when you pause and focus, even impossible tasks like Feng's overflowing basin become manageable. Progress happens. One scoop, one step, one breath at a time. Thank you for your time. If this story resonated, share it with someone who needs stillness.